Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is just why you should do crochet braids all 2019, as well as coming on here and announcing my 2019 giveaway winners from my most recent giveaway. Now I will list their names down below. If you did not win, don't fret. I will be doing giveaways all throughout 2019, so you got plenty of chances to win. But let's just get into my 9 reasons and 9 myths about crochet braids and why you should do it all 2019. Now I'm not just saying crochet braids, but I am saying you should do no heat all throughout 2019. You guys will not see heat, and I mean a flat iron, to my hair again until December 2019. I don't know why we got into this phase where we feel like straight hair is it. Straight hair is how you gotta have it all the time. You can't venture out. I'm about to tell you reasons right now why I feel like them is completely wrong and why you and I together can do this no heat 2019 thing. Number 1, cost savings. You cannot deny how cheap, not cheap, but inexpensive crochet braids are. Now, depending on if you can do your own braids and depending if you go to a stylist or not, sometimes the only money that you incur is the money that you spend on the hair, and the hair itself is about $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, $6.99 potentially a pack, and that's pretty much it. You might need 5 packs. That's what, about $25 a hairstyle. You can't beat that. And if you go to a crochet hairstylist, it's a lot cheaper than a sew-in stylist. I saw my sew-in person, so the person in Charlotte who used to do my sew-in, she did a phenomenal job, but she just posted that she was having an end-of-year sale, so she was doing the style with the bundle all for $450. I was like, oh, that's a sale. Oh, I've been out the sew-in game for a while, because $450 for a hairstyle to me seems crazy. Now I get it, you get to keep the hair afterwards, so it's probably about $180 for the style, and the rest of the money is for the hair that you can reuse over and over again. But I was spending like $180, $200 on a sew-in that would last me about, you know, maybe 2.5 months. I would leave mine in 3 months. Now I laugh at the fact that I would leave my hair braided up under some sew-in for that long, but I would do that and then put it in again and put it in again and all that for about $880. So that's pretty expensive for a style. But with crochet hair, if you can braid hair, you gold. You are set. You probably spend, if I calculate how much money I've spent, and I spent a lot of money on hair, it's nowhere near $450. In the last probably 2 years, I've not spent $450 on my hair. That's crazy. I really do rack up and save a lot of money with my crochet styles, and you can too out there. Low maintenance. If you're somebody out there like me who likes to wake up in the morning and go, you like to literally, the last thing you worry about is your hair. You doing your makeup, and on me does take a while, and I wish I could get that makeup routine down a little bit, but my hair routine is the quickest thing depending on the hair, and I go for low maintenance hairs. I have this channel so we together can seek out the most low maintenance hairs, and the hair I have in right now, I didn't mention it, is the Freetress Bohemian braid. Only had it in a week, but right now it's giving me low maintenance vibes, which I like. If you're somebody like, again, me, you got a lot going on in the morning, you might have a lot going on in the afternoon, in the evenings, and you really ain't got time to twist down your hair or do this, wrap your hair at night. You really about putting that scarf on, going to sleep, waking up, shaking and going. Crochet hair is up your alley, again, with the right crochet hair. Stay locked into my channel so we can find those low maintenance styles together. Now number 3 is more so a myth than anything else, and number 3 is crochet braids is like an older person style. Now I'm trying to figure out where this myth came from in general. Like, I've gotten that a lot. A lot of people look at me, see my hair, and they're like, you're a little too young for crochet braids. Who put an age on crochet braids? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who says that you got to be 40 plus or 30 plus or whatever to put crochet braids in? I'm gonna tell you right now, me and my circle, I've converted my whole team onto crochet braids. I'm calling y'all out right now. I'm calling you out, Camille, calling you out, Jess, calling you out, LaShawna, calling you out, Sasha. Everybody on the team is on board. Even my family, my younger siblings, got a 13-year-old sister, crochet braided up. There's no age barrier on getting into the game. Do I not slay at 29 years old my crochet braids? Did I not slay when I started this channel at what, 26, 27 years old with my crochet braids? There's so many of you guys out there who come into my DMs, and you guys are 50, 60, 70, 40, 30, 20. I have some high schoolers who follow me. I have one, I think my youngest person who follows me is about 12 or 13. I love that you guys out there show me your styles and let me know that there is no age limit on crochet braids. I'm trying to figure out where that came from. Number 4, there's some people out there who have hang-ups with synthetic hair, and I'm trying to figure out where that came from as well. Where are these hang-up with synthetic hair? And I'm not talking to you guys out there who may have an allergic reaction to synthetic hair. I understand that. I definitely get that. You do not need to put anything in your hair that's going to cause you an allergic reaction. But I'm talking about the people who, from a looking at it and think it's a cheap thing type of vibe. Where are you coming from? I've gotten so many people who've come up to me and been like, oh, I love your hair. And I'm like, thank you. And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, crochet braids. And they're like, is that synthetic? I'm like, yeah, it is. And then they all of a sudden turn their nose up and are like, oh, okay, well, I don't really do synthetic hair. It's just a little bit too cheap for me. I only put human hair in my head. And I'm like, but you complimented me, you loved it, and then you turn your nose up as soon as I told you it was synthetic hair. Am I not slaying this synthetic hair? And I'm not being shady, but a little bit better than you're slaying whatever you have going on right now. And I think that, yeah, it's inexpensive. Yes, it's synthetic hair, but the fact that it's synthetic hair makes it last a little bit longer sometimes, in my opinion. Also, the thing about human hair is I watched Chris Rock's documentary a few years ago, and his documentary was really good. I really suggest anybody watch it out there. I watched that documentary, and they had a portion on there about human hair and where it comes from, and how in other countries a lot of times people think they're giving up their hair for religious reasons or spiritual reasons and all that, and really they're just giving it up a lot of times to be sent over here to be made into wigs or bundles and all of that. And it really broke my heart a little bit, the fact that they think that they're giving their hair up for one reason, and they really have no idea that over here in America we're wearing their hair and just having a ball, and they're Cambodian or Indian or Remy or whatever hair that they have going on. So it really broke my heart to the fact that we're sitting over here bragging about my bundles, my Cambodian bundles, my Indian Remy bundles and all that, and we don't know where that hair came from. We don't know whose head that came off of. And I'm, again, not shading human hair, because I definitely have worn human hair. So if you turn your nose up at synthetic hair, sometimes you might need to turn your nose up at human hairs too, because it's not that much that goes into it. I'm not going to sit over here and brag about having another person's hair in my head. At least I can say, you know, yeah, my hair was made in the factory, but it was made, not stolen. Number 5, traveling. Traveling is the main reason I got into crochet braids. You guys know I was going on my cruise, and that's the only reason I got crochet braids at the time, but then I stuck with it. If you're somebody who travels a lot, whether it's for fun, for work and all that, you need a style that you're not gonna have to worry about. Crochet braids is where it's at. Crochet braids is something you're going to literally go on vacation and to literally have the time of your life and not have to deal with, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back to the room and it's gonna look a mess at dinner and I'm gonna look crazy. I'm gonna spend about 2 hours in the room blow drying my hair, straightening it, curling it, stuff. You're not gonna have to do that. On my cruise, I went with one of my best friends. She had a sew-in at the time. She spent maybe about an hour, you know, on her hair after we got it wet and everything. For me, I was in the room chilling. I was like, oh, we going to dinner now, or when we going to dinner? Because I'm ready. My hair's still good. You got to figure out a situation, go ahead. Now she's on the crochet train, but at that time she was not. Now that leads me on to number 6. If you're somebody who in 2019 put on your goals list, you're gonna be gym heavy, you're gonna be in that gym, you're gonna be, you know, getting that workout on. Crochet braids is where it's at as well. Like right now, I feel confident that I could work out in the gym, you know, be on somebody's elliptical treadmill. You guys can tell that I don't go to the gym that often because I don't know the terminology right. But you're somebody who is in the gym and you need a style that's going to really hold steady, not gonna look crazy. You're not gonna walk out the gym looking a hot mess. You can pull your hair back and you don't gotta worry about it being a rat's nest afterwards. Crochet braid. You can wear your hair short like me, or short kind of like how I have mine right now. Some people consider this kind of medium length, but for me it's short. You can just pull this back, and then at the end of the day, if you're somebody who needs to wash it afterwards or wash your hair after you work out a lot, you can do that. You can wash this hair and it will still look the same. You ain't gotta put that much time in it, and that's one thing I really do like. Now number 7, if you're somebody who's transitioning out there, so you're going from relaxed to natural. I wish I knew about crochet braids when I was transitioning from relaxed to natural. I was doing a lot to my hair. I thought I was saving it, but I was putting a lot of heat damage. I went natural February 2013, so it'll be 6 years in February of this year. When I transitioned, it was a hard, long transition. I was in that phase of dealing with 2 different textures, and I wouldn't have really had to deal with it if I knew about crochet braids. It would have been braided up, put some crochet hair in, and just let my hair do what it's doing up underneath, and then I probably would have eventually big chopped instead of doing little trims throughout and then gradually getting rid of my relaxed hair. I did half wigs for a majority of my transitioning phase. So for the first 2 years I did half wigs, then for the next 2 years I did sew-ins, and for this most recent 2.5 years I've done a crochet braids. Wish I did it throughout the entirety of my transition. Number 8 is really more so a myth. The myth of you can't have your crochet braids in corporate America. You gotta have your hair straight in corporate America. America. Who said that is what I'm trying to figure out. Who made up that crazy rule? If you guys don't know me and anything about my channel, before my current job I worked at a law firm, and it was very much so, demeanor was very strong. You just were very clean cut. You had to be a certain way. You have to wear your suits. But me, yeah, I have my outfit on. I'm looking good, jazzy down here, but my hair's always gonna be in a crochet braid style. Oh no, you don't know what you're gonna get. We have team meetings every day, and every day they were like, I didn't know whether you were gonna switch it up on me, and I was like, y'all know I only switch it up on y'all on a Monday. I switch it up on y'all every 4 Mondays. Y'all see a new style. She was like, it'd be the weekend. They were like, oh, I was thinking about what you was gonna be this week. I was like, you just never know with me. I'm gonna switch it up at least once a month on y'all. Y'all know if it's gonna be a wig. Y'all know if it's gonna be my real hair. Y'all just don't know. I try to keep y'all on y'all toes. So it became a thing of, I got my job done correctly and accurately, but my hair was gonna be always different. And I feel like the thing about corporate America is, if you do your job, nobody even thinks about your hair. You're just doing a phenomenal job. Am I not giving you a professional vibe right now? And number 9 goes back to what I just said, the switch up. With crochet braids, you get the ability to switch it up at any point. You can be spirally curl one day. You can be Freetress Bohemian braid the other day. You can be Freetress beach curl. You can be outre Dominican straight hair. You can do anything you want to with crochet braids, and you ain't really got to put your real hair through all that rigmarole. You just braid it up under, then install the curl that you want to have that month or that week and everything. Or if you're somebody out there who just wants to stick to a couple of curls. My best friend Sasha, she has Freetress Bohemian braid, and then when she wants to jazz it up a little bit, so when she feels like she wants to slay, that's when she put Freetress go curl in. But she just goes between those two styles, and it works well for her. So if you're somebody who wants to explore and experiment with so many styles, or if you're somebody who just wants to pick out 2 styles and just wear those over and over again, there's no wrong way to do it, and you get to still, again, slay and not have to worry about your real hair and putting all that heat and putting all that damage on your real hair. So again, those are my 9 reasons why I feel as though you should do crochet braids all 2019. I know you can do it, and if you don't, you can do wash and goes, you can do braid outs. You guys know I'm going to be bringing you different stuff all throughout this year, so maybe not just having to do crochet braids, even though you guys know that's my wheelhouse. Now support all crochet braids. If you want to give your hair a break and do different styles, I'm just saying you do not have to feel like you got to do sew-ins and straight hair throughout the year. You on your cost savings, you on your low maintenance, you on your active kick in 2019, please, crochet braids is where it's at. Comment down below letting me know if you agree with me, if you feel like we can do it together, if you feel like I'm off base. Just let me know down below. If you on that same 2019 no heat kick, again, give this video a big thumbs up. Even if you're not on it and I've convinced you somehow to wean in crochet braids into your routine, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss any of my content, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I found nobody. Call on me, I go give you all of me, baby, make you follow me.